Good morning and welcome to my pop-up live. I'm working on this quilt back here for my friend Gladys. It actually may be her granddaughter that's made it that I'm going to quilt on. But if y'all want to come and hang out and chat with each other, I'd like that. I would. Let's get this. But since nobody's here right now, I'll pop back there and work for a few minutes, and then I'll come over here and see if anybody's in here chatting with each other. How about that? All right, I'm going back there, and y'all know this machine makes an awful noise. Some of y'all don't like to hear it in the background, and some of you don't mind. So, Kathy Jackson. Good morning, Kathy Jackson. I know I hadn't had responded to your message I got from you, but I know you're sending me something that I'm going to be working on. I'm curious to get it and see what it is. But I've got this one I've got to do. I've got two vintage ones here that I need to quilt. You see those? What is that pattern on that? I got that one. And this one, what's that? Kind of like a string quilt. So I've got these two to do, and this one back there to finish. So I'm behind. And let's see, this afternoon, I'm going to leave the shop at noon. And after me and Terry eat lunch, we're going to drive over to the cemetery, which is about a 30-minute drive, cross the mountains, and put flowers on his mom and dad's graves and such as that. So I won't be home this afternoon. There's not even no signal over there. I can't even live stream driving over there because you get so far over the mountain, you lose your signal. And tomorrow afternoon is my grandson's graduation, and then we're having a little cookout party for him afterwards, and that's tomorrow. So I'm going to be kind of busy. My goodness, you're getting popular with doing these quilts. Kathy Jackson's fixing to send me one. Yeah. I don't mind doing them, but sometimes it makes me a little nervous when I get behind on them. Hi, Nancy. All right, can y'all chat with each other if I hop back over there so I can maybe get this one done today? And everybody tells me they're not in a hurry for them, but if you got something you need to do, you kind of need to work on it, don't you? I was fixing to quilt one of mine, but mine, that spools and stars, but mine's put on the back burner. Y'all got a back burner? If when I get my 250th quilt done, okay. Will it be done? Will we get it done by the 4th of July, do you think? I better get busy. You may get that done, and it may come, and that would be one you'd want by the 4th of July, wouldn't you? Oh, no. Good morning, Rose. Rose, I was just telling them I need a quilt, so I'm going to let you guys chat. This channel kind of needs a few watch hours, so if this live streams and I get a few watch hours on it, the other channel's doing okay. This channel kind of gets left behind sometimes. I tell you what, though, I do want to show you, let me take you back here, because I want to show you a new panel that came. You want to see a new panel? I'm so far behind. I haven't even got the stuff put on the website. But where was it at? Let me see. Let me go over here. Are you dizzy? Let me show you this one. I tell you what, I'm even going to cut one off of this so I can hold it up and I can show you. It's called Love Grows Here. And it's the prettiest panel. I almost want to, I probably won't get nothing made, but it'd be pretty even as for a wall hanging or a door to go on the door. Let me get one cut. I want to hold it up, not just the bolt. Let me show you this panel. See if you can see it. Can you see that panel? That's not pretty. Let me hold it up there so you can read. Is it backwards? Am I backwards or am I the right way? Am I moving them too fast? I just thought it was sweet. And let's see, I've got this. This goes with it. That goes with it, if you can see that. Isn't that pretty? And this one has words, and it goes with it. But anyway, they're not on the website because I haven't got that done. See who? Highland, Brookshire. Hi, Jaja. I know it's summery. It's actually more, maybe more spring, but spring and summer. And what else did I get? I got another one of these. This one goes with some I already had. See that cow's kind of, they call it chalk work or something. But it's got the cow on it. And it goes with these panels here. Then I did show you these. I've had these around for a few days. Kind of a farm panel. I think I showed you those. And then there's some, where did they go? I was going to keep them in one stack until I had them sorted out. Oh, this one's new. This one's new. And that one's new. And this one's new. But I thought they went real pretty with some of this parlor here. Don't you think? It's not the same. They're not the same line, but I thought they went real pretty with it. I saw some new chicken fabric. I forgot the name. But you thought of me when you saw chicken fabric. Oh, down here. I don't even have the plastic off of some of these. But they're just some blues. If you're making a blue quilt, they're just some pretty blues. Yeah, 5 of them. Because you're always needing a blue to go in a quilt, aren't you? That's just a white with a little blue print on it. But maybe in a few days. And I thought that one was pretty. Isn't that kind of a neat print? What you call it? And Benard Tex is the filigree scroll navy blue. But I thought that was pretty. Who else we got? No. All right, I got to go back up here and quilt. I'll show you this one. Oh, I didn't know you was in here. What you doing? I didn't know. When did he come in?
Carry the place off. You wouldn't know.
I didn't know he was up here. I was back there talking to you guys. What are you looking at? That encoder?
Yeah.
It's working just a little bit better. Maybe I kind of pushed in the plugs a little better. My encoder was kind of dragging the other day, and I was going to have him come look at it.
I ain't seeing nothing.
But it sounded better than it was.
I ain't seeing nothing that's out of whack. It's for what all I know about it.
Well, all this computerized.
Those things have to make contact with that rail. I thought there might be some string or something around.
And there's 2 of them.
Well, there's more than that. You've got this away and you've got that away. And them right there too. Them right there and them there and these down here. But I'm not seeing nothing binding them, or you might have just had a loose plug.
That it may have been. Could I get you to talk to him while I quilt?
No, other stuff to do here.
He snuck in on me though.
But everything seems to be making contact on that rail.
But there was a few days there that you'd start it out and then it was like it would go zoo 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 and have to catch up with it or something.
They're all making contact. If it goes to stalling on you again, we probably ought to lift that head up and see if there's a plug or something under there that's not making good connection.
But I needed to work because I'm behind on quilts. I've got this one I got to finish. I've got two right there. And Kathy Jackson on here sending me one. And Misty says she's sending me one as soon as she gets it done. So I'm behind. I have him look at things, but then he don't really know enough about it that I don't want him to look too hard. That right.
Yeah, can't fix it with hay string. I ain't fixing it.
I had one thing break over there, and he put a zippy tie on it, and it still held with the zippy tie. And I ordered the part, but we're not going to take it off until the zippy tie don't work anymore.
I don't see nothing binding.
No, it's been working pretty good. Better knock on wood.
I don't want to go to working on it halfway through a quilt.
Oh no.
Because it might not ever work again.
Well, I may have to get me a new one someday.
May have to get a new truck too.
I know. I'm ready for a new truck. We drive old trucks. We bought them new years ago. What are they? 20-something years old?
23 years old.
Our new truck is 23 years old. Still don't have a whole lot of miles on it. Oh, Misty wants to know how your mouth is healing.
Oh, that's good. I can eat tater chips now.
The other day he was eating some tater chips. We've kind of got not so much soft food, but he just kind of bite on them, wasn't he? So he kind of softened up. And did you take your last antibiotic?
Tomorrow I'll finish them.
Tomorrow he finishes the antibiotics. He goes back to Little Rock Wednesday for a pre-op. And then supposedly the following Thursday is his surgery.
2 weeks.
Well, I know, but you go next week.
I go Wednesday, and then I've got 2 weeks. Or 10, no, it's about 10 days.
Oh. Anyway, it's coming up. Ain't it?
Huh?
I was telling them, you sit down and talk. Sit down and talk. He said no. I was telling them that we're going over to put out some flowers after a while. And tomorrow is going to graduation and then a cookout with family. What else we going to do?
Cut hay. Cut hay.
Cut hay. You ain't going to go cut out no hay. Jaja says you'll be in tip-top shape in no time. Well, we hope. The doctor says he has to do nothing for 4 weeks.
That's what he said.
Don't want him to go out and getting sweaty and nasty and dirty.
He's in Little Rock.
He won't know what you do. I'll take your walking stick away. You can't.
Well, he says I'll be able to walk on it.
Well, you have to use a walker. He's got to use a walker, don't he?
He said I could walk on it after he got through cutting.
Well, I know. It says you're going to walk out of the hospital.
That's what he said.
But then you better walk to your recliner and sit down. What you better do. Have you checked the mail?
No.
Has it run?
Yeah.
No mail?
I don't know.
Well,
I ain't checked it.
You want to go check it?
Okay.
No, if you're not going to sit down here and talk to us.
I'll go check it. If it's anything, I'll come back. You can come get it.
Okay, I'll meet you outside to get it.
That way I ain't got to crawl in and out.
Well, was you leaving? Or was you going to stay here with me?
Door.
You was at the door?
I can't find nothing I need to mess with.
Well, no.
Look, there might be a string or something around something. A lot of strings there, you know.
I know. And if you've got to be real careful and keep them trimmed up so they don't get wrapped around some of them little rollers.
I'll go check the mail. If it's anything of interest, I'll come back.
Okay. We'll step out here just a minute. It's kind of steamy out here, ain't it?
It's getting worse.
Is it going to storm after a while?
Ain't supposed to. This morning was supposed to be it. It didn't do nothing then. So.
We didn't get but a sprinkle rain.
You know, I like cut hay and rain.
I know. He's going to go to the mailboxes. Then I'll go back in just a minute. It's steamy out here, though. It's real warm, but it came with just a sprinkle last night, so it's kind of humid. Oh, that little thing, we about wore that thing out, driving it around the farm. Got this mailbox up here at the quilt house, and then the other one for my house is down the road just a piece. Side by side. We call them side by sides. We used to have four-wheelers, and the old four-wheelers are still around here, but they don't run no more. But that thing's kind of easy to jump in and drive around in. He's at the other box. You can't see him, but he's down there. And he's going down the driveway, so I guess there wasn't anything. All right, I better go back and quilt. I knew that I'd get to talking and not get anything done. Back in here. Put you right there. Let me get the plugger upper. All right, y'all. If y'all don't care, just visit with each other, and I'll go back and work on this little quilt here. This little quilt here is just 5-inch squares. Let me see if I can get it to focus. You see that? She sewed 5-inch squares of that sunbonnet line. Gladys's granddaughter made it. And I'm quilting it, and I'm quilting hearts and little loops on it. I know that sunbonnet's adorable, isn't it? I might have showed you guys already. I'll show you what I got new that I hadn't put on there. Bring them over here. I bought some solids. I looked up the numbers of the solids that go with that sunbonnet, and I've got them. That's the pretty little pink that goes with it. I got the pretty little blue that goes with it. Hi, Jules. And then I got the pretty little green that blends with the sunbonnet line. And hi, Patsy. All right. Those are gonna fall on the floor. What this green one, they called it a pear. See what they call this one here. I can read it. Hadn't even took the plastic off of them. I'm fixing to go. This is called powder. This one's a powder blue. What's this one called? This one is but this one's bubble gum. So they're real pale looking, but they look so pretty with that line over there. Yeah, they go with the sunbonnet one. They're the pale colors in that, because I kind of went and checked to see which numbers. So they go with that designer's line. All right, Rita's going to quilt while I let y'all talk with each other. Okay? Okay. I'll be making some noise back here. Just don't pay it no attention. I hope Terry didn't touch anything back here. Here I go. I got it all basted in, ready to go. The bass on me. Go down. The end of that row. You're going to be busy today. Oh, had to do some cleaning, and I know 7 works in projects I must get done. Working on the flange binding right now. I've never done a flange binding. I think I just stick with simple stuff, what I've done before and what I kind of know. I think I need my apron with my pockets. Show you again if it, well, it's not gonna, it's just the little 5-inch squares. And that light's not gonna let you see it. First flange binding, decided to use it for my telescope cover. Blue with orange flange. It's almost up off the floor. Almost. Next time I turn it, it will be. I've got enough bobbin in there to make one more pass. This is a pretty line of fabric. Sure making. This is about a queen size though. She put a lot of them squares together, and I think she made it for herself. With them strings so they don't end up where I don't want them to end up. Roll it again. Gotta go up on TV to watch and mute it on computer so I can pop into chat. I know we all got things we need to be working on, but I'm just gonna let y'all chat if you can. If you can't, I understand. But when I know y'all are kind of over there, I don't feel like I'm up here by myself. I'm telling you, I didn't know Terry'd come in the door when I was back there showing y'all that fabric. He snuck in on me. And if I work a little bit and don't spend too much time in front of the computer, I can get this thing done pretty quick. Gonna make us a sandwich for lunch before we take our little trip to do the flowers. Last Saturday we went over and helped clean up the cemetery a little bit before decoration, which is tomorrow, but we're not gonna make the decoration. And decoration is going on the designated Sunday for that cemetery and putting the flowers on the graves of the loved ones. Last Sunday was decoration where my daddy and my sister's buried, and went over there and put out flowers last Sunday. I'll put another bobbin in there. I don't like running out of bobbin halfway through, so I just change them pretty often myself. Get the lid out of there. I went to use a sewing machine last night, my brother's sewing machine. I was gonna hand stitch the binding down on a little old quilt I'd quilted several months ago, and the little cover that goes over the bobbin thing was missing. I don't know where it went to. So I got on Amazon and I ordered me another piece. Had to spend $7 to get a new one, but I can't use the machine without the bobbin cover. Well, I don't know where it went to, but I lose everything in case y'all didn't know. I know. I had planned on sitting down and doing that, maybe doing a live stream. And then I put the machine up on tuck the little featherweight down, put that machine up on the table. No. I almost couldn't sleep last night. It kept bothering me. So I got up early this morning and ordered a new bobbin, a new little just a little plastic piece. You know what? You guys know what I'm talking about. It got popped off, and I don't know where it went to. And I didn't look too hard around my house, but I didn't see it laying around. That machine's got moved from one spot to the other. I'll get some lint out of this thing. And that's the machine. That's the machine that I do those applique chickens on, and that does the blanket stitch. So I want that machine back up running just in case I want to use it. I do a lot of stuff on the featherweight, but I sure do like my brother machine too. Oh, when the Amazon sends it, then I'll be back in business on that machine. You think you got all the lint, and then you go one more pass and you get another wad. A little drop of oil. Just one drop, but I think I get more than one drop sometimes. Give it a squeeze, and it's more than one. I'm going to start on this end. Have you shown the fabric? Let me go show you. Let me put this needle down. I'll show you, Patsy. I got to show Patsy some fabric. And there was one. Where did I put it? There was one new. I know Patsy loves this. There was one new Kansas Troubles. I didn't show that, but that's a new one. It's Quail Run 9831, color 15. So there's 10 yards of it. I got that, and I ain't got it put on the. And for y'all that's wondering, there's my Kansas Troubles. And I got some blues. Let's see if it'll show them blues. Plastic is still on most of them. My favorite one is this one right here on top. Don't you like that? And these machines in here. Let's see. Those are both Deborah's machines in here on this table. But in here, I got some of that goes with this other. But a new panel was this one. Hold it up there so you can see if you can read it. I'm not sure if you can read it or not. And one this that goes with it that has words. And the panel is what? Love Grows. It's been our text. Love Grows Here by Greta Lynn. And that one. And up on this shelf behind me, this one's a new one. This one's a new one. This one's a new one. And this one's a new one. But look how pretty it looks with that parlor. That's parlor. But I thought and this is parlor. And this is parlor. But I thought those new ones look real pretty with it. The dark flower one. Let me hold it up. Let me get it out here. This one. Yes, look at that. Isn't that pretty? What's it? This is Ben Artek's Secret Garden Navy. But this one, I think, and some of these would make a really pretty 3-yard quilt. But don't fall on my head. But this one, this is some of that Moda parlor. But look here, I thought that they looked real pretty together. They don't have to be from the same fabric maker, do they? That one and this one was parlor. I mean, that you wouldn't want these two florals together, but they just kind of got the same colors and the same flowers in them. And this one's got little pretty little flowers. And it's Ben Artek's. Let me read it. What's that? Oh, this has got the name on it. Spriggs Sangria. Spriggs Sangria Secret Garden. But fit in this one. Anyway, I just see these two together. They're supposed to go together. Now this one, what's this one from? This may be just something different. No, this is just a different one. I just thought it was pretty, and it's called Winter in the Pines. And it's kind of a lime green, and I guess those little look like little pine needles or something, green pine needles. And it's not really the same one, but I just thought it was pretty with it. But this is parlor. This is some of that parlor. Look how pretty those are together. Isn't that pretty? Don't you like matching up fabric sometimes? Good morning, Pam. Patsy, will you remind me, other than right here, can you kind of send a message? And I'd be happy to send it to you. I'm going to go back up here and quilt. Anything else you want to see while I'm back here, though? Second from the bottom. Which one are we? I don't know what the second from the bottom. Is it the chickens there? The chickens, and there's the kitty cats and over there. I still got a lot of fabric in here. Some of it don't go with things, and sometimes you find something that it matches. I still have some of that essence. Still have some of that blueprint stretch. Still have some of that. There's some things over there. Down, all the way down. Can't get back to that corner. That chair's in the way. Got my one little sewing machine here. Oh. Over here is a junky shelf. Just full of pretty stuff. Oh, there's one of my chicken quilts back there in the closet. You can send me a message because it's going to be a day or two before I get it put on the website. Did you? You know what? Let me look. Tell me again. Was it the Agatha Road? I made a mistake. I made a mistake on Misty's order, and I owe Misty. Well, I just dropped that little pattern behind there. I think, Misty, I think you said Agatha Road, didn't you? Did you say Agatha? Is that like? Did you say Agatha Road? And I'm seeing at least 5. I'm seeing at least 5 of them. Oh, and good morning to Janet. Well, there's my ticket book, but I don't want to write in it till I know exactly what I'm writing. But I think this is what Misty wants, but she's gonna have to tell me again. Yeah, if y'all know how scatterbrained I am. Nantucket. What was I thinking? Oh, well, you got... Yep, I got Nantucket too. I'm glad you straightened me out. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10. There's at least 10 Nantuckets. So yeah, I got some of them too. And sometimes y'all send me messages, and I won't. Sometimes I'll read. Well, no, I do read them, but then if I don't respond right then because I'm not up here, and then I forget all about it. I'm just going to have to apologize for the way I do business, which is not very good. Misty's TV's behind. 2, 3. There's like 10 of them, and I may have left one laying over there. Keeps freezing for 10 seconds. I know is a delay. I guess so. You got time to stop it if something happens you don't want on the live stream. Anyway, we're gonna let Misty see what she wants of those. I mailed a check. God, Kim sent me some money. Yay! I can buy more fabric. Yay! That's a good thing. Alrighty. I'm gonna go back up here. What was I doing? Oh, I had to show Patsy. I had to show made a sale to Patsy, didn't I? I did. All right, I'm going to run another pass on this quilt. What time is it getting to be? 10? I was going to stay here till almost noon. Oh, I didn't base that. I thought I had, but I didn't. I don't think I even pulled that thread up. I almost messed up. At least it was just on the basting and not across the quilt. And I did. Yeah, I did. Let me show that again too. These supposedly are some of the solids that go with the sunbonnet. This one is called bubble gum, and it's just a pale pink. What did we say this one was? You remember? Oh, she saw those. And this is powder blue. And that other one was called pear. So Patsy saw those. And let's see, I don't think I got another yellow. Well, that don't have no yellow. But if you wanted to make a baby quilt with all the colors, wouldn't that be kind of pretty? Put that 30s yellow with it, maybe. All right. Y'all chat. Okay, send me a message, and I'll try to respond to the messages. Kathy Jackson sent me a message the other day, and all I did was give her a thumbs up to show her I'd read it, because I forget what I was doing, but I was doing something, and I didn't want to just sit down and type, so I just did a thumbs up. Bubblegum, powder blue, and the last one was called pear. Misty, that last one was pear. Oh, it's humid here this morning, Kim. Hot and humid. Oh. All right. I'm going back. I'm going right there. My back's itching. Let me scratch my back. There. I scratched it. Take a peek. We'll roll it again. These pieces are just sure pretty in here. We got Rhonda. Is Rhonda in here now? Hey, Rhonda. To high tea and all dressed up with hat and gloves. Huh. Let me get my hat. Here, I'll get my hat and I'll go with you, Rhonda. Here, I'm ready to go now. Can I go too? I have a hat. Yeah, see? Is it there? Yes, I got more. Sheila Williams brought some one day, and we played with them. And then Margaret brought some one day, and I just think they're just adorable. Who we got? Hi, Connie Jacobs. Hi. Hello. Well, Rhonda, I better stay here and quilt, though. But I do have my hat. I think I even got some gloves somewhere. Just a minute. Because Margaret brought all kinds of things. And I love to play. You guys know that. Where did they go? I thought I had some gloves. Well, I don't know. I don't know where the little lace gloves went to, but I have some. All right, I got to work. I keep playing with you guys and not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I think I'll just keep my hat on a minute. Make sure that batting is flat. I think I can do one more before I change that bobbin again. You have fun, Rhonda. We're going to hang out here till noon. So close to noon, till about lunchtime. That's not exactly flat right there, and I think I see why, because some of her squares are not the same. The dressed up quilter, yeah. I can't go with Rhonda, but I'm going to pretend I'm dressed up too. We gotta have fun, don't we? There's another one. I'm telling you, there's another hat over here. This one may be more dressy. Let me try. I'll put that one on. That one better? I dread hot weather too. Now talking about hot weather makes me want to go get my glass of tea. That's tea. Where'd I put my cup? There it is. I didn't drink it. It's still got some in it. I'll sit down and get a sip or two with you guys. Let's see. Jaja, it's looking like a nice day out here today, but it's been raining the last few days. Tilt it to one side. Like, oh, is that the way it's supposed to go? Like that? Then I just look like I'm crooked. Is it? Maybe it is supposed to be to one side, but I don't know. It'd fall off if I tilt it too much. And I'm having my hot tea. Need to get me a cup to put it in, and put and drink it and put my little finger out. Yeah, I think they're calling for us to have lots of rain early next week. Looks more fashionable. Like that. Yeah, like that. Y'all get y'all something to drink. I don't think I can quilt with it like this, though. I don't think that will work. No, it would fall off if I tilt my head down looking at the quilt machine. Maybe it's coming from over here to you guys. It was dumping down so hard. I think they're calling for lots of heavy rain early next week. Kim's got coffee made, but you haven't had any yet. You like iced coffee too. I never was an iced coffee drinker, and this never got started drinking iced coffee. And this is some tea, Milo's tea in a jug from Thursday. We had some of it Thursday. You like the white one? I've got 4 or 5 around here. I think there's a purple one. There's more, and I just can't part with them. I need to find some place to hang them up around here is what I need to do. Which one do you like the best? This one did have some feathers, and it needs some more feathers. But it's kind of felt. This one here's more spring and summer, ain't it? Sheila Williams came by one day, and she was going to take some stuff to take to the Salvation Army or something. And I got to looking through it, and I took the hats out of her box. Coming to Arkansas. Wouldn't that be fun? I want me like a quilt dress or something. But I have to sew dresses again if I do that. But I'd like to have a quilt dress, and before another winter, I'd like to make me a quilt coat. Kim was out shopping yesterday, came home and made a pitcher of iced tea. It got hot in a hurry. I wonder how I go about putting some of you guys as the moderators on here now. Let's see if I can do that. Maybe I'm picking Misty's name. Misty, I'm adding you as a moderator. And who else have I not done? Jaja, how about you? Since y'all's are the names that's up here right now. Is Janet a moderator yet? That just means you got one of them wrenches, and I think if somebody comes in here like a troll, I think y'all can take care of them. Before they closed all the tea houses here in Tampa, Mom and I used to go for high tea and dress up, costumes, jewelry, and all. Like a troll. Maybe you already were. Now if you write something, I can see whether your name's Blue or not. And you don't. If you don't want to do anything, you ain't got to. I kind of like that. I pulled it off. I kind of like it. All right, Rita's got. I'm procrastinating again. 10:30. I never will get done, will I? And I wanted to try to be done with it before noon. Let's see what this was. Keep the hat on. I will. I'm going to. Hi, Billy. Thumb and finger on left hand. Y'all know Billy hurt her hand. Let me add Billy. I'm gonna make your name Blue. It's adding you as a moderator, but you ain't got to do nothing. It just shows that you're a friend in here. And Patsy, let me do Patsy. I ain't gonna make you work. I'm just making you Blue. You see what Misty says? Okay, girls, I have to say, I'm not sure all this work is worth the tiny little flange you get to see. Okay. My break's over. My break's over. I'm gonna go back here and quilt. I'll check back in with you in a minute. 10 minutes, maybe. There's some strings under there. Let me get them strings before they get wrapped up around them rollers on that quilt machine. All the way underneath. Hanging there just pretty long. Look at that. That's some long strings. You doing an actual flange or the mock flange? I'm going to let y'all chat. Where'd I go? Where'd I go? Sometimes when you stop, you forget which way you're going. Still got my hat on. Did Billy? Did you tell him or that you'd cut your fingers? I can't remember if I had alive and told him or not. Hmm. It's a little fuller right there than what it needs to be. That's terrible what Billy did to her fingers. That's accidents happen so fast. Mm. Mm. All right, gonna go back here, girls. Peace, quiet and peaceable in here. Kind of nice. It's nice when all the girls are in here talking, all the chickadees, but then sometimes it's nice when it's just me by myself too. Hello? Okay. Well, I don't have one made up ready to sell right now. Well, I don't. Yeah, and I don't make very many kings. I do. I've got one king right now, but I promised my cousin I'd send it to him. So, and I just hadn't. She does. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm live streaming. You want it? Let me put you on speaker, and you gotta say hi to the.
Okay, I'll tell them ladies hi.
Say it's Gladys. Say hi to Gladys.
Hi, ladies. Oh, and the lady that I talked to the other day, was it not Marilyn? What was her? I talked to her on the
Kathy White. Yeah.
Yeah, tell Kathy White that my black irises is about to bloom, and they do look black.
Huh.
Okay. I think she's the lady that said hers come out purple. Purple, but mine's coming out black. But tell the ladies hello, and I am going to Fort Smith to a graduation.
Well, let's see. We're going over to not decoration, but we're going to go put our flowers out this afternoon over Fort Douglas.
Well, I found out ours is tomorrow, so I get to go tomorrow.
But I'm hoping that I get this quilt out of yours by noon. I'm working on it.
When you do, I'll come out and pick it up. I'll get it Monday because tomorrow you're graduating.
Okay, yeah, Monday, tomorrow's going to be a busy day, but Monday, yeah, but I plan on having it by noon, and it's not 11 yet, so I might make it.
Well, we got to leave here at noon. So I'll come Monday. I've got to go have a shot, take a shot, and then I'll come out Monday after I get my shot done.
Okay, you gonna come stay and sew? Or
I just bring my stuff out there and look at it and see. I might sew on some of the machines.
Yeah.
I might take my big one out there that I just got. I want to show it off anyway.
Your machine.
I might do that Monday.
You do something. That machine you were sewing on the other day. You be careful with it. It don't do good.
No, it done fine. They put that foot on there. You know what you call it?
Okay. Yeah.
And then it bundles up. So I'm going to take that foot off and put my normal foot on it.
Okay. Go back
if that would make it work.
Yeah, better. Go back to what you had. Yeah,
I ain't had a bit of trouble with it, but I am going to go do it now. I'm doing it. Like today, we're leaving here around noon.
I know. It's good. It's just a busy weekend, but I was spending this morning up here quilting, and then I just did a live stream just so I wouldn't be up here by myself. And it was you. I know you got to go, but it was funny. I was back in the back room with the computer showing fabric, and I walked back up here, and there's Terry standing up here again.
He gets lonely down there.
And then, yesterday I took that picture and I just sent you guys. There he was sitting over there in the corner.
I seen him. I said, you know what I told the people? Oh, she's got Terry up there. She's watching over him. He ain't gonna get to do anything he's not supposed to be.
I didn't make him come up here. He just.
Oh, you did? No, I thought you made him come up there.
No, I didn't. But he just right now he just can't do nothing, and he wants to, but he can't. But he can't.
That was like Troy was when he had all this trouble. He couldn't do nothing, and he just wanted to be right there with me.
Yeah.
So I let him be.
But anyway, I'm going home at noon to fix it. We're gonna have a sandwich, and then we'll head out to. But anyway, I'll see you about Monday then, or talk to you before then. So
Monday.
Okay.
Talk to you later.
Bye. Okay, that was Gladys. Let's see, what did Gladys call? Oh, I know. She knew somebody that wanted to buy a king size quilt. I don't have anything for sale right now. You guys know me. I start things and never finish them. Maybe if I finish something, I can sell it every once in a while. Okay, I'm going to go back to quilt. What was I doing? I forget what when I stop sometimes, I forget where I'm at. And I think I rolled it. So I need to base the edges, I think. I bet I need a new bobbin. You see how far it's come up now? This is all I like to right here. Kim, would the ladies like some printed embroidery projects? I was given a huge bunch of them, way more. You know, some of my ladies, Gladys, embroideries all the time. What was it the other day? She finished this little set the other day and made a quilt with it. And it just didn't take her no time at all. So I've got that one for sale out here. What else is over here? Maybe the only one I got. But Gladys made that one. Oh, I got two of them. I got two of those. Y'all want to buy one of them? But anyway, I bet you some of the ladies would like some of them, Kim, if you're sharing. And even you guys, if you want some, tell Kim you'd like to have some of them. I don't have time to embroidery. Let's see. I sure can't remember about the bobbin. Get it out of here. No, it'll do another one. Couldn't remember. Kim will box them up and send them in June. And you know, if these girls on here ordered, I could throw them in their package. I could put them in their packages too when they order from here. And get them divvied out. Shipping's high, so you kind of gotta pick and choose how you send packages on kind of shipping sometimes. Isn't that right? Y'all still in here working? I'll be right back. I've been drinking tea, so you're going to have to excuse me just for a minute. And I'll be right back. All right, gonna run the machine again. Here I go. my sleeve. Hi, Aunt Emery. Happy Saturday to you. Hi, Mark. Projects in the garage. Mark's in the garage. Everybody's doing something today. Throw them strings. I got a trash can here. I come throw my strings in sometimes. See there. No scissors. Okay. Yep. Don't like much, does it? I'm going to put another bobbin in because I sure don't want to run out halfway through it. Could see right down and see what the. I know, but I'd like to show you, but I can't. I can't sew and do it at the and video it at the same time. I can't do that. I need to get some of the grandkids over here this summer, and maybe they help me do some videos and show more. Maybe. The oldest one's got him a summer job. The one that's going to college this fall, he has a summer job, but James and Thomas could. Hey, Mark, you like my hat? Rhonda was going to high tea today, and she said she was wearing a hat, so I went and got my hat and put it on. They could video you on the tractor. I just can't take videos of myself sometimes doing things. I've thought every once in a while about buying myself a GoPro. Think I ought to buy myself a GoPro. I thought about it. Get my oil can. Can you live stream with the GoPro, or do you just have to video with one of them things? Wear the hat. I wear the hat on the tractor. Keep the sun off my head. Keep me cool. This is my high tea hat. I got a straw hat. I can wear a straw hat too. Man, find my spot. But I'm behind on quilts, so I'm going to have to stay in here and quilt. There's 2 more right there. Kathy Jackson sending me one. John one on his Appalachian channel. Straw would be better and hang a price tag too. I know. I could hang a price tag on this one. I got some price tags around here someplace. I ought to hang one right there. Anyway, I'm going to go back here and quilt. Hi, Melanie Taylor. Straw. Hi, I'm a quilting, and a few of them just hanging out in the chat this morning. I don't like much more. This quilt is all the way up, and all I like is like this much, and you can't even see what I like because it's up here on the top. And Janet's telling Kim to get a dehumidifier. I remember Minnie Pearl. I do. Most of us in here's my age, around my age, younger or older. But I remember Minnie Pearl. All right, I'm going to quilt. I'm real close to being done with this. Well, I broke my thread. Now, that's irritating. I thread it back. What'd you do that for? Here's almost toward the end. Well, let's fix it. Knot it up there. I changed the needle before I started this morning. Put a new needle in it. Rolling off. All right, go back to where it stopped at. Oh, Rhonda come on here this morning, and she was all dressed up going to high tea, and she said she had her hat and her gloves. And so I said, well, Rhonda, can I go with you if I got a hat? So I just put my hat on too. So just to play and dress up this morning. And Janet told me to wear it like this. Janet did. But I think I'm going to take it off and finish this quilt. All right, let me see if it'll go this time. It broke my thread that time. Let's try it again. See which way I'm going. Make sure it's got still the sewing. Well, it didn't break it anymore. Who are we? I can drive a tractor. I can. I grew up on a farm. There goes my little granddaughters going up the road. I better wave to them. I'm back. I get easily distracted, don't I? Load back in on mine for daughter's next quilt. You're going to have a hard time till them fingers get healed up. Welcome back. The little grandgirls were walking up the road, so I just had to run out there, and I waved to them, and then they stopped, and I had to walk out to the fence. Well, they were across the fence. There's a fence out there, but I'm fixing, as soon as I can get a hold of some wire cutters, I'm going to take down some of that wire that's out there. And I went barefoot. You can't see. I didn't even have my shoes on. All right, I need to finish this because I'm this close. I forgot where I was at though. So close. But I've got to roll it for just that little part. Then I've got to be careful not getting the pans where it's pinned, where the backing's pinned on the edges there. I think I'm going to get the scissors and trim that off so I can. The batting is running up over them pans a little bit. And if I trim that, maybe I can see the pans. Not going to be easy. But I don't want to hit nothing. Now, go back here and work again. I'm still seeing, that says 36 are hanging out somewhere around here. What time is it? Yeah, 11:30. I'll make it by noon, barring anything happening. Bring this up. Well, God, I've got to be real careful now, and I'll show you why. Because I've got this much to quilt, and if I go up too far, I hit these pins. So I'm gonna have to be real careful while I do that, and don't hit these pins up here. And dreading it just a little bit, so I'm gonna have to pay attention to what I'm doing, and then I'm gonna take it off the frame. Over there. All right. All right. I'm done. I'm done with the quilting. Go around here so I can push this out of the way. What's Jaja up to? I found them at the Sew Expo in February. What? Let's see. I'm going to have to go back up here. I'm going to mail a little machine quilt label for that one to you to give to Gladys. Okay. Isn't that sweet? That's sweet, Jaja. I've still got something I want to send Jaja, but I was thinking she'd place another order and I'd stick it in that box. Well, Pete helped move the camper and cooked bacon. You're back. Oh, found them at the Sew Expo in February. It has the little sunbonnet girl on one side and the quilt care on the other side. Okay, I know. It's a free stuff. I told you I'd send it to you to make the pattern and to make something. What was it? A little bowl, wasn't it? I actually put it in my truck because sometimes Margaret will talk me out of them things if I don't hide them sometimes. Don't tell her I said that. Yeah, a little bowl. That was it. Okay. Let me get this off of here, and then I'm going to shut her down and go home for lunch. I'm going to take some pins out on this side first. This is a cute little quilt. Gladys said, y'all heard me talking to her on the phone. She said she'd come Monday and pick it up. And I think me and her ought to have a sew day up here Monday. With you guys too. Let's all come up here and sew. But I might be quilting again. I don't think I'm going to get through with them 2 vintage ones by Monday. So I may be quilting instead of sewing. Oh, well, it's okay. Okay. Where should I put you guys so you can see it when it comes out? And I'm good mind. Make the light a little better. Let me turn off this quilter machine. I want you to be able to see it without all that glare. All right. Is the light better now? I don't know what you're seeing, but look how cute. Just as pretty as it can be. I'd put another one in the frame if I wasn't going to put out flowers on the cemetery. With those little old charm packs, you don't even have to have a pattern or make nothing fancy, and they just turn out pretty. Poked one of these pins in my finger yesterday, run my hand into it, and started bleeding, so I had to stop and put a Band-Aid on it. Here it is. It's quilted with little hearts on it. This is on the back. I said it's just the charm pack, but it's just pretty. Can you see the hearts? Yeah, you can see the hearts on it. Yeah. I know. Time is it? Oh, and I finished it before noon. Well, we could go trim it though, couldn't we? That way I'd have that done. Let's take it back here and trim it. But look at those pretty fabrics in it. I did the best I could. I don't claim to be perfect. And I make mistakes, Nancy, but I try. I try to do the best I can. Oh, looky here. I was going to use this table, and I've got fabrics all over that table. We'll just move them. We'll just put them over here. And you guys that told me you wanted fabric, it'll be probably, well, I might get to work on, no, Sunday's full with that graduation. So it'll be Monday before I get to making packages. Move these out of the way. Sure think that one's pretty. And I sure think this one's pretty too, Patsy. Patsy wants one of these. I'm just going to put it right there. I'm going to have a bigger store. This little house, I'm outgrowing this little house. Let me put up this Agatha road, because that's not what Misty wants. Misty wants Nantucket summer. All right, lay them over here. Remember where I put them. Hi, fish. It is. Isn't this pretty? Fish, you love plants and stuff. You need one of these. There's, how many are there? 1, 2. There's only 6 of them. Hi, Joyfield. I'm about ready to start me another quilt or finish another one, but I'm busy quilting them. Know the name of the charm pack? This charm pack, this one, this is the sunbonnet by My Soul Quilty Life, but I don't think I have. What I got? Dainty. I got Dainty Meadow. It's they're kind of the same colors as this. This this one's Dainty Meadow, and this one is Pastel Prairie, but they're kind of the same colors. But that's sunbonnet. And I'm just going to take my scissors and trim it. But I don't have any more charm packs in this one here. But I think this would be pretty done in some kind of country looking charm pack. You know what I think? I don't know how many it took, but I think this one here, charm pack sewed together in this hen house would be real cute too. Just mix and match them. I think that'd be sweet. Oh, they all, like what Jaja says, they're all going to kind of be matchy. Because all of her collections just kind of, they all just kind of go together. They may not have the little, this one has some sunbonnets in it, but those other, if you just like those colors. All right, I'm going to trim. And if you didn't want to do the little squares, you could probably sew the big squares together, or you could cut those into 4 5-inch since they're 10 inches. So there's some options there. Be a good beginner quilt and be really pretty when it was done. And Heather Briggs has another one coming out. What's it called, Jaja? Help me out. What's it called? Do you remember? There's some. I can't recall offhand. I'm just about to get this thing trimmed. Let's see, where am I going to put these scissors? It's all done now. And it is sweet. And look how big. She wanted a big one, and it's a pretty good size. I don't think there's a pattern for it. I think she just sewed sewed the blocks and then added some borders to it. Hi, Denise. Let me see who's over here. Denise Wolf. Send flowers for 30 jewels. Say our T's, we put a D instead. Betty Boop. All right, girls, ladies and gentlemen, whoever's here, I'm going to stop and go get our lunch, and we're going to go put out our flowers on the graves. So, see y'all again soon. Don't know when, but soon. Bye. Thanks for coming and keeping me company. And if you wanted something I showed this morning, send me a message and I'll try to get it straight. That's Fish. Love you, Fish. I'm going to give y'all just a little bit to say bye to each other. Just a bit. Not long. Did the chat quit? Okay. Bye.